Good day, everyone. We are from the College of Teacher Education, and today we'll share a reflection on curriculum implementation in the Philippine context. Curriculum implementation means putting education plans into real classroom practice. It's about turning learning goals and written standards into lessons that truly reach students. Many researchers help shape how we understand this process. Ralph Tyler explained that the curriculum should have clear objectives, suitable learning experience, and proper evaluation. His model influenced how the K-12 curriculum was organized in the Philippines.
Hilda Taba believed that teachers should not take part in building and improving the curriculum because they understand their learners best. Her idea supports the principle of localization, allowing teachers to adapt lessons to students' cultures and needs. In our country, Dr. Lourdes Quisumbing focused on values education. She reminded us that the Philippine curriculum should not only teach knowledge, but also child character and strengthen Filipino identity.
Another Filipino researcher, Roxanne Tibonco, she studied how teachers actually implement curriculum changes. She found out that the success of reforms depends on teachers' experiences, available materials, and training. This shows that curriculum plans alone are not enough. They must be supported by strong teacher preparation and guidance.
To make programs like K-12 or Matatag truly work, teachers need to continuous and practical support. This means giving them clear training, ready-to-use localized materials, and mentoring from experienced educators. When teachers are supported, students learn better. As a future educators, we believe that a good curriculum is not just written. It must be lived and practiced in every classroom.
And curriculum becomes meaningful only when teachers bring it to life.